Hello, my friends. Glenda Mullet here, and welcome back to my craft room. We're going to be stamping with the January 2024 paper pumpkin kit known as Lovely Lavender. It's right here. I haven't even opened it yet. Have not had a chance to take the plastic off of it. Okay, let's see if Facebook is working tonight. Do you think I'm going to be able to see it? Yes! Okay, let's get this shared into my VIP group so they can watch it later as well. There we go. Yay! Facebook is playing nice tonight. Hey, Connie. All right. It's been quite the day, let me tell you. Our daughter-in-law is away this week, so her parents and us are on child duty because our son works out of town every day, Monday to Thursday. And Tuesdays are the day where everything is like stack, 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 stack. And I had a class in the middle of all that. So I'm about ready to have a nap because I didn't get my after dinner nap. I only just finished dinner like 15 minutes ago. Hey, Valerie. So let me flip this around because that's working tonight too. Look, I had the chocolates out last night for Make It Monday, completely forgot. So celebration cookie, anybody? There's two in here. And they have caramel in them. Okay, so tell me, there's always an ongoing discussion in our house. I grew up calling this caramel. Our grandson James insists it's caramel. So do you say caramel or do you say caramel like I do? Hey, Marcia. Oh, Valerie wants the Kit Kat. Marcia wants the cookies. There you go, Valerie. Lena, I've got lots of cookies because you know it's virtual, so I can share them. There's also a sugar-free peanut butter cup. And I have a coffee crisp. Look, saltwater taffy. There. Did you get your fill? I'm going to whisk it away. And we will open the paper pumpkin kit. Still waiting to hear if you say caramel or caramel. I laugh every time he corrects me. And I usually say it caramel just because I know it bugs him. And then he also, the Tesla car, I say Tesla. He insists it's Tesla because it's an S, not a Z. Connie says it the same way James does. Oh, James will be happy to hear that. Hi, Pat. Sure, here's your cookies. Whoops. There you go. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Let's see what's in here. I've been seeing cards that people have been making, and they are amazing. Here's the stamp set. It says love, happy Valentine's Day, just a little something for you. Oh, and with love. And then a really nice greenery stamp. Marcia agrees with James about the car that it's Tesla, not Tesla. Okay, gorgeous grape. I'm going to dig out my gorgeous grape. There we go. And we'll pull out this lovely box full of delicious purpleness. And let's see what we could come up with. Okay. So did you all have a good day? Did you get to be crafty? I did. I got to be crafty a bit. Not much, because I didn't really have a lot of time. There we go. Separate the plastic and the cardboard, because you know, responsible recycling. And we need the instructions. And I saved the cardboard just in case I need it for something. Oh, got it. I got an itch in my eye. Hang on. Oh, Valerie is alphabetizing her dies. Oh, what is this? Oh, right. So they're no longer giving us the stamp set as of this month. Where did that go? There it is. They used to print on the plastic. They're not doing that anymore. So what they're doing is they're giving us this, and we can put our stamps on this. Marcia, we have only snow where it was piled up. The roads are clear. Hello, Nadine. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Because it can't do this, and that would drive me insane. So I would have to take them all off. So this is the way it's going to be from now on. You're going to get this insert. You're not going to get the printing on the plastic. I don't know what the reasoning is, but I know that some people don't like keeping their stamps on the plastic. So I am going to take just a little tiny bit of tape, put this over top of that, and then this is going to go, oh, that's not going to work because now that's upside down. Oh, well. At least this way you can read it, right? Why am I doing this? I don't know. I should be opening up the thing, but okay, I'm missing a stamp. There it is. Don't have to lock the doors. I found the stamp. Okay, so there's the stamp, and then you still got this to go back over the top. Got it. Okay, off to the side. Dimensionals. Linen thread. Hey, Carmen. Carmen, your box for the team event in February is ready. Hello, Renee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 envelopes, 2 different kinds. So I'll just grab 2 of them right now before I put the rest of the stuff off to the side. So envelopes, and we got this. This is supposed to be a tag, but I've seen them on the card front instead, and they're really cool. So there's 4 of those. And here's one card base. And here's a tag. And there's the other card base. And then there's some more tags. So let's just take one of these. And one of these. And one of these. I like that now they're giving you extra of these sentiment pieces, because remember when Paper Pumpkin first came out, you only got exactly the amount that you needed to make your cards, and if you messed up, you were pooped. Glue dots. And some greenery. And some purplery. Okay, we got pieces. And there's what we're supposed to make. So we'll make a reasonable replica. I don't want to make tags because I have no use for tags, but that's going to make a really pretty thing on the front of a card. And that's what we'll do. Okay. Berry Burst, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, and Pretty Peacock. And then they have some alternatives for you. See, they use the tag in behind the sentiment on that one. Might just do that. Oh, look, they used a butterfly accent on that one. I'll have to pull out my paper butterfly accent. No, there's no embellishments. But you know what? I have the purple fine shimmer gem. So I got them out. It's weird, Pat. They haven't been putting a lot of embellishments in lately because I think they're ramping up the quality of the kits and something has to give. So I think it's the embellishments, which is fine because we all have embellishments, right? Okay, there's the tag, and I'm not going to make that one, so we'll just go on to the next one, and then we'll make a card with the tag as part of the card. That's pretty. Okay. Okay. So we need this. I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh, okay. So we pop this out of here. And then this goes on here. Like that. So that's the full card front. And then we have a green. We have a greenery. Just pull that. Oh, my eyes are so tired tonight. I phoned to get an eye appointment and they're taking a wait list for March. I said, I don't want to be on a wait list. Can you just give me a confirmed appointment? No, because they don't have their schedule for March. They're completely booked up for January and February. They don't have their schedule for March and April yet because they have an optometrist that only comes in part time. Like, really? Okay. And I need this one. So comment, tell me what you did today. Valerie was organizing. This goes underneath. And twine. We need 12 inches. 12 inches of twine. So I'll find the end, maybe, if I'm lucky. Ooh, I found it. Okay. 12 inches of twine. Off me. I had my makeup class for the So Refreshing today that we were supposed to have last week, but we were snowed in. So that was today. We had a good time together. Okay, and this one. That tag. So let's just put these parts off to the side. And I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut that. And I'm cutting it to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 because it's going to sit on the card front a little bit better than. And this is going to go behind there. Now I'm thinking I need to pop this up. What if we put shaker into, what if we made this into a shaker card? What have I got that we could put in the shaker? Valerie got her hair cut, made dinner, got stuff ready to finish a card, had a guy here to price out a retractable screen door on the front door, and made dinner. Holy Aunt Jemima, you were busy. I have loose daisies, no. Okay, I'm going to go and get a plastic bag. Hang on. I will be back. And I'm going to get, iridescent shaker circles. Woo-hoo. And I need some Scotch tape. We are making a shaker card. Carmen started packing. Whatever you do, Carmen, it's a start. Okay, so my thoughts. Is this going to be big enough? No, I'm going to have to do it this way. My thoughts are to make a shaker card, and we will fold it up so that it's not much bigger than that. Okay. My brain is thinking. Sorry, I'm not trying to be quiet just to be quiet. My brain is thinking. Sequins. Yes, I have sequins. So I have the iridescent shaker circles, iridescent pastel. No, those aren't the ones I wanted. Pastel adhesive back. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Oh, hang on. Back around to my table again. That it, we don't have any. We don't have any. What are they called? Huh. Well, that's weird. And then we have the new ones. They are called champagne iridescent gems. Okay. There we go. We got lots of stuff to make shaker out of. Now we just have to build the plastic. So if I cut this here, that size, the problem with this is if I just fold it over, then we're going to see it in the hole. So you have to cut it. You have to cut it smaller so that when you fold it over, you don't see it in the hole. And then we've got to cut the side and do the same thing up the side. You guys make these shakers out of bags? I guess we could use plastic. Yes. I'm changing my mind now. I'm changing my mind. I am grabbing window sheet. Now, these window sheets, yes, I have them. They're already cut because I save these. You know, when you get photopolymer stamps and you have the thick plastic, I save them. That one's not quite long enough. I have to get another one. And that's what I use for my shaker cards. And you know what? It's free. Okay, but you have to clean them because they end up with the outline of the stamps on it. So you take a little bit of hand sanitizer and just clean them. Takes off all those marks. Well, most of the marks. Any of the ones you can see. And then you have free window sheet. Kind of cool, eh? Who doesn't love free? That's the perfect price. Free is the perfect price. Who else saves their plastic sheets from their photopolymer stamps? What do you do with them? I can't stand throwing stuff like that away. Okay. There we are. Now, let's get those out of the way. Nadine does. Oh, hello, Kathy Higginson. All right, so the hole is going to be cut to, let's put that at 3/8, 1/2. That'll be 5 1/4 by 3. Okay. Paper trimmer. I buried it already. So I have 2 pieces of plastic, and I'm going to cut them to 5 1/4 by 3. We may not have time to do all of the cards if I decide to go rogue on all of them. We haven't even made one yet, and I already decided I'm making a shaker card instead of what they told me to do. So did you know, if you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, that each month I send you a PDF with around 12 alternative cards? Yep, I do, because I am part of a worldwide group of demonstrators that provide, I'm looking for my adhesive, that provide alternative tutorials for our Paper Pumpkin subscribers. And of course, my team members. If you're part of my team, you also get them. So I'm just putting adhesive around that hole, and then one of these is going to go on there, like that. Yes, you will get ideas, Kathy. Kathy's got her first hit this month. So she is a virgin Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Okay, so these are foam strips. And I'm going to outline the hole with these, and you have to, okay, where did my scissors go? Oh, I had them when I cut the twine. These are strips of foam adhesive, and they're going to go around the hole, and you have to make sure that you get them nice and tight up against each other. So the shaker bits don't fall out. And relatively close to the hole as well, because if you don't, then you end up with your shaker bits going outside it where your hole is. And then they hide. And it's not good when they hide. Okay, let's just continue on here, making sure that we've got them all lined up properly. And you can see when I butt it up against the previous one, I'm pushing it into it. So today was kind of an exciting day on top of everything else, because we booked our flights to Mexico, to Cancun, on the 29th of April for the next Stamping Up incentive trip. There we go. Okay, got it. Cut that off. And we'll put that off to the side. So there you go. I've got it all the way around. I'm pushing it down so that it gets good adhesion to that plastic. Okay, now we need the shaker bits. Yeah, Kathy, you are a newbie, but that's okay. We all have to start somewhere, right? get some of these iridescent shaker bits. Ooh, these are so pretty. Just a little bit more because it's quite a big hole. Okay, put some of those in. And I have the loose frosted dots. I don't know whether these are going to, of course, I turned some of them into self-adhesive. Oh, thanks, Val. I don't know whether, I don't think those are the right colors. I'm not going to put them in because they're different colors than what the green is. But these new ones, these will work because the background is crumb cake. The only thing with these is when you use them as shaker bits, you kind of have to put them in one at a time. Well, I do anyways. And put them round side down because you got to remember that you're working from the wrong side of your shaker and you want these to be the right way around when you put the backing on this and then you shake it. I've made a shaker card out of, what's that set called? Thoughtful Expressions. You know, the one with the one that has the hummingbird in it. I made a shaker card out of that set. That is going to be one of the cards for the class when I do that class. And it's really pretty. Okay, let me just get another couple of big ones in there. This is tedious and time consuming, I'm sorry. But if you do your base properly and get things set up, then the rest of the card goes well. If I had my take your pick tool out here, it would have been the smart thing to do. Okay. Now, got that. These are all upside down, and I'm making sure that we're not piled on top of each other. Now you remove the liners very carefully because you don't want those shaker bits to jump out and go all over your adhesive, because then you'll spend the next 10 minutes removing them all from the adhesive because your adhesive won't seal because you've got something in the way. So how long's it been since you made a shaker card? Has it been a while? It's been recent? Do you like making shaker cards? I love shaker cards. Okay. This is the other plastic and it just goes over top. Now, I never used to worry about putting plastic on the top and the back, but I do now because it helps everything shake a little bit better. And then you push down on it and make sure it's well sealed. And then you turn it over. Woo! That's fun. But you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put this in there. So now I'm going to have to clip the bottom off, but that's okay. Now we need a base. And I want a Highland Heather base. I think. What? Highland Heather. That's not 5.5. Nope, that's not 5.5. That one. These are those. Okay. Yep, that's the base I want. 5.5. They are called, hang on, Kathy. I'm trying to find the package. Oh, there's no label on this package. They're called foam strips. And they are in the catalog on page 138. They are the foam adhesive strips right there, number 4. Okay, get this folded. So when you fold your card in half to make your base, don't start here and push it. I just discovered that if you do that, it has a tendency to take your cardstock and pull it that way. If you start in the middle and go out, it doesn't move. Like aha moment or what when I learned that. So this is going to go on here. I cut it just slightly smaller so it would fit on there. And then this is going to go on there. Oh yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then this, let's just pull that off. And I'm going to see if I can, I know I've got plastic in there. I might have to cut it a little bit. Or we'll just have it outside, right? I don't like the tab on there, so we'll just cut those tabs off. That. And that. And I lost my twine. Yeah, I don't like doing my twine like that. See how they've done it? A big loopy things in behind your sentiment. So the sentiment is going to go on there, right down like that. So I'm going to move these up a bit. So the sentiment goes along the bottom. What do you think? And then we'll just do a, let's see if we have enough to do a double bow. I was making Shanna's cards for the Creative Escape yesterday, and she did a double bow. It's like, oh, why don't I do those more? Her cards are amazing. Carla is working on hers. She's got them done. She's just working on the PDF part. And I ordered some purple candy off of Amazon. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's stamp sentiment. I ordered purple candy off of Amazon and some of it arrived today. So now I get to create a box for everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Nope, I don't want to say Happy Valentine's Day. Can't say anything because I've lost the stamp set. Where is it? There it is. What do you think it says? Just a little something for you. Well, that would be nice, but it's not going to fit on that paper. But I could do that and then cut it. Okay, block. You're very welcome. Oh, oops. Need my stamping paper, sorry. I don't want to get my grid paper dirty. And I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp it once like that. Oh, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. What do the other ones look like? I might have to get just a piece of white. I was going to stamp some of it and then some of it, but it's not going to work. It's not quite wide enough. But you know what? It's not like I have a lack of white. Let me just grab a piece out of here. Nope, it's not wide enough. There we go. There we go. Just a little something for you. Hey, paper trimmer. And I'm going to trim this down. I'm going to trim it down to 1 3/4. 1 3/4 by 7/8. Let's see if that works. 1 3/4 by 7/8. What do you think? What do you think of our card? Kind of cool. Okay. Layer number 1 going on. And this is the card front that I cut up. And I cut this down to 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. So it's just slightly smaller than the card base. And then this is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. So it's going to fit right there, but I have to put adhesive on this part over top of where the, oops. Well, that was dumb because now you're going to see that. Oh, mullet. Some days the brain cells just do not work. Maybe. And I did it down there too, but those have got foam on them or shaker bits in it. Now, I should have used tear and tape. And then around here, I'm going to grab those foam strips because they are longer or thicker than regular dimensionals. So if you use them on your card, you have to continue to use them on your card. You can't flip back and forth between the two because they are thinner. So I'm just going to take this and put it in there underneath that plastic. And you don't have to worry about butting these ones up against each other because there's no shaker bits in there. Slide. Where's the sticky part? There we go. Put that in there. And then stick a little bit here in the corner. There. Now, I'm not going to take the liner off these ones on the side. I will take it off this one because it's almost hidden anyways. Lost my garbage can. Not good. Okay, so now this is going to go onto the card front. And it's going to, I can move it around because I haven't taken the liners off this part yet. So I'm going to move it around till I get it lined up properly. And glue it down there. And then I can go in from behind and pull those liners off. As long as you don't let it go, you're good to go. And then there's a little one down here. There. So there's our card front. What do you think? Oh, I love it. Nope, don't have your address, Valerie. We have this discussion all the time. I don't know what your address is. Oh, I got your number, Val. Okay, now this, I'm going to go here like that. I think straight up and down. And then these ones, we'll put one that way, put these two that way. Then we have our sentiment. That's, I think I'm going to put it right over top like that. And then the bow. And I've lost my bow. We'll figure out where to put the bow in a sec once I get these on. Turn it over. Oh, I have to find my glue. I haven't had a chance to unpack from my class this afternoon yet. So if I disappear, it's because something I need is not right where I am. Love my new glue bottles. And I've got two or three left. That's how many I've sold in the past couple of weeks because they are phenomenal. I just ordered them off of Amazon, but I had to order 48 at a time. So I've got some put aside to take to Powell on Sunday because some of the ladies over there want them. And I've got 3 left. So if you're local, that's how many I've got left. To mail them would be astronomical, and I can just suggest to you to go onto Amazon and get them off of Amazon. Oh, maybe no, can't. I was going to say maybe I should put dimensionals on here, but no, because then the card will be way too thick to do anything with. Thanks, ladies. Hello, Marlene. Oh, and we have the die. Oh, those cool dies. Where are my dies? There they are. So these are add-ons to January, February, and March's Paper Pumpkin kits. Let's see what's in here. And we'll see what we can use. I know the word love is in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that would have been perfect for the sentiment and double. Okay. I'm going to see. Yes, and we can double cut that. Okay. Okay. Oh, my Lord, you should see the mess on my craft table. This is not a good thing. Okay. Move these out of the way so I don't get stuff in them. Ink pad. Ink pad. I love this sentiment die. Look at this. I'm going to stamp this on this piece like that. I may not have time to make the other 2 cards, people. Then I'm going to cut this, line this up so it's nice and straight, and keep it over to the left-hand side. And then I'm going to run it through my machine, which I did remember to use. I didn't know whether I was going to need it or not, but I'm going to cut this. And then I'll show you how to get it smaller than that. So there we have the label. That's full size. Now you take this and you line it up on the right side as far as you want it, and it sits down. Let me get the tape on here. It sits down in those stitch marks. So if you move it around like this till it stops moving, then you've got it in your stitch marks. Now I can cut this and it'll cut that end off. And then we'll have a sentiment piece the exact size that we need. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. This is amazing, this kit. And you know what? There's refills for it. And the only thing don't get 2 things in the refill kits. You don't get the stamp set and you don't get the ink spot. But you know what? You don't need the stamp set. And you don't need the ink spot either, because I'm sure you've got the ink. But you get all the other bits and pieces. There's that. And this one's going to go in here like that. And then this one's going to go here like that. And then this is going to go over top like this. Look at this. I'm so excited. Okay, I don't want to put dimensionals on there, but I also don't want it to be curved. So I'm just going to put adhesive where it's over top of the flowers. So it's kind of free floating on the side. And that's going to go, I have to hold it up to make sure it goes straight. Nope. Oops. There we are. Look at that. Da, 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 da. Love it. Okay, we have a bow. And if I cut the tails, we can put the bow right up above that. Glue dots. Glue dots. I'm sure there's glue dots in here somewhere. Been using a lot of these little babies lately. And I'm going to take it, and because I'm using twine, I'm just going to roll it in between my fingers till it's long and skinny. So when I put it on behind the twine, you don't see it. It hides. And then this is going to go, oh, maybe I'll just put it over here on the side. Now, oh, even my ribbon scissors are gone. Well, let's just trim this a little bit. There's our card. Always put the bow upside down. What does that mean, Connie? Okay, now I'm going to take some of these shaker things because I've turned these into self-adhesive as well. So to do that, I just take my little glue bottle or your Tombow bottle, and I put plastic. So this is another use for that hard plastic that you get in your photopolymer stamps. And I put it on my grid, and I just, every other grid mark, I put a dot of this Tombow glue. And when it dries, it goes clear, right? But it's always sticky because it's got latex in it. Then you put a bling on top of it, and you've got self-adhesive shaker bits. So then you could just pick them up and add them where you want to your card. Now, I'm using the little ones because this card is quite thick already. Where am I going to put this? I don't want to put it there because it will get lost. Pardon me. Shoot, and I didn't bring my drink down here with me. There. There we go. You never put a bow on with the tails up instead of down. No, I don't ever. I don't like my tails up. I like my tails down. Okay, there's the, but you know, it could be a thing. Could be a thing. I'm trying to find an inside piece because there's that gorgeous leafy thing stamp, and I want to get it and use it on the inside. And then let's see what the envelope is doing. Okay, this, I need stamping paper, and I'm going to do it in Gorgeous Grape because that's the color they told us we should be using. I need another block. So. Gorgeous Grape. Oh my God, this card is super amazing. I love it. Okay. Inky, inky, inky. Ink. Stamp. Stamp. Oh, look at that. That is a pretty stamp. Look at that. Oh, that's going to go well with the painted lavender bundle. This coordinates with the perennial lavender suite. Okay, I need an envelope. You know how I love my envelopes, but I think I'm going to leave this one white and just put that stamp on the front. Most of the time, I do turn them inside out, but not this time. I'm going to do it and leave it inside like that and just add this like that. Oh, there we are. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it took us almost an entire hour to do this card. And there's still 2 more. So I'll make one of them the way it's supposed to be, but I don't want to make the tag one because I don't want tags. Or we could make a tag and just put it on a card. Okay, there's card number 1. Ta-da! Shaky, shaky. Do you ever pick up a shaker card and not shake it? I dare you to pick up a shaker card and not shake it. Okay, card number 1 is done. Card number 2, we need the envelope. And Holy Aunt Jemima should see the mess. I know the instructions are here somewhere. There we are. So we need this card base. WhatsApp me now, please, Esther. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a live demonstration. I cannot phone you. So you can send me a message through Facebook if you want. Okay, so we need this, and I'll have to cut it. And then we need this, and then we need this one. Nope, not that one. This one. Need this one. There's stamping on this one. There's that. And then we need these 2. And we need a love. Okay. I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4. And I have another Highland Heather base here. I'll just use this one. Okay, we got that. And this is going to go on there like that. And then this goes on like that. And that. And 1, 2, like that. And I have to stamp that and that. And I need to find the little tiny, I may have lost it now. Uh-oh. There it is. Found it. Okay. So I need to stamp on the background this. Let me get the green out so I can kind of visualize where I have to stamp this. So this is going to go on there like that. And I need to stamp this right about there. And then I think I'm just going to do this because why not? Okay. And then I need to find a little tiny width. And another block. Kathy, I always 99.9% of the time, I cut the fronts and put them on card bases. And the reason I do that is two things. Sometimes I want a different colored card base, and now I can get two cards out of this because I've got this, and I cut this off. See, this was attached to that, and I've cut it off. So I can do another card with this. And this is the other side of the one that the first one I did. So I can make another card out of that. And I like to put an extra piece of white on the inside of my cards just to balance them off. Because otherwise they can get top heavy or front heavy, and they don't always stand up properly. And the whites are different colors, and that bothers me. It doesn't bother everybody, but it bothers me. So that's why I cut my cards. So now I've got these I can use for bits on a card, or I can use them for a whole card front. So yes, I usually cut the card bases. It gives you more flexibility, and it gives you can get more cards out of your kit that way. Okay, there's my card bases going on. Sometimes I use white bases, sometimes I use colored bases. It all depends on what I'm feeling. And then this is going to go way over here a bit. So let's get this on here straight. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right about there. Is that straight? That'll do. Oh, I didn't put glue on my stuff. Good thing it goes on really thin and I don't have to wait too long for it to come on. And I think I'm going to pop up the flowers, put them on dimensionals. I don't know whether they're doing that or not in the instructions, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So I'll put glue at the bottom on the stems. So the stems lay down flat, and then we'll put dimensionals up the floral part of it. Okay. And let's see, what did they do with the sentiment? Okay, so I need to apparently, oh, they put glue dots on them. Oh, but they popped this up and I didn't pop that up. That's okay. You don't have to do what they tell me to do. This is going to go on here. And I want to put glue on it, but only in the middle. Because some of it's going to hang over the top and some's going to hang over the bottom. There we go. Okay. That out of the way. We'll put our green leaves on there. And this is going to go up there like that. Twice as many uses. Yes, exactly. I agree, Valerie. But it doesn't bother everybody, but it bothers me. I'm just anal that way. I'm looking for my mini dimensionals. So I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the flowers now. Also, with your glue bottle, do you fill it with Tombow glue or bought it from Amazon? No, it's got Tombow in it. So you can refill it. Kathy was asking about the bottle. You buy it with Tombow. You buy it empty and then put the Tombow in it. And you use a lot less Tombow that way too. Okay, now, oops, backing off. Now, they both turn in the same direction, so I don't have to worry about that. Put one there. And put the other one. The other one right there. Oops, there's glue. Oh well. Now, I'm going to put our love on here. And it's going to go kind of in the center like that. That's why I didn't put glue all over it. And then this is going to go up on dimensionals like that. I'm just trying to decide where I want to put this now. They have it centered. So what do you think? Centered like that. So centered off to the left or off to the right. Which do you think? Off that way, pushed over to the left, centered, or pushed over to the right. And then I'm going to put a couple of minis on the back of this, and I'm going to pop this up as well. Because I can. It's my card. Off to the right, more to the right. Put the bow underneath the sentiment. Oh, I didn't do a bow. Yeah, they have the bow under the sentiment. Can you see the bow under the sentiment there? They just do a big loopy bow and stick it down. I don't. You know how I am with big loopy bows under sentiments, but we'll give it a try. And so this is going to go on here like that. And they said put it more over to the right. So there we go. That's where we'll put it. And then I need how many inches? 12 inches. I need 12 inches. And when you get this twine that's on the spool like this, if you take it and put it through your fingernail like this, it straightens it all out. So it's not doing crazy loop things for you anymore. See that? See how straight that is? Okay, now they want me to do a big loopy bow. A big loopy bow. First of all, I have to untwist it. Then they put it over here. I'm going to have to work on that because it's not untwisting. There. That's better. Okay, so then they put it there. And then this went over top. Like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, it does not look right to me. It does not make my heart happy when they do this. And it's driving me crazy because it's not sitting down properly. What do you think? Should I put the bow underneath the sentiment? Or shall I just put the bow there and then put this on top. I put this here where we want it. Then I could tuck that bow down in there like that. What about that? What about that? That doesn't look too bad, does it? I like leaving the space. So I know I'm going to do this. So let's just get this on and then we'll decide. I could also do a double bow like we did on the last one. Oops. And I always put my sentiment upside down where I want it to be. So I know where to put my pop-up-y things. You know, pop-up-y things? Because you don't put when you've got things stacked 3 deep here, don't put dimensionals on top of that because you'll just add dimension to dimension and then you really end up with a whopping fat card. Yes, I like that, people. I like that. Ooh, ooh. Make a small bow and put it on the bottom on the sentiment. Nadine says no bow, it just gets lost. Kathy doesn't like the big loopy bow either. Okay, so this is going to line up with that purple foil. This has got purple foil on it, people. Purple foil. Okay, is that straight? Now, option A, big loopy bow. Option A, big loopy bow. Bottom right of sentiment. Down here? No, sorry. I can't do that. It looks funny down there. I could put it here, though. We could put it sideways. Oh, that should have gone underneath. Maybe I agree with what they were trying to tell me to do. But I think it's too late. I don't think I can get it underneath there. Let's see if I can stick my pokey tool in there and grab it. No, it's not. I need a crochet hook. Anybody got a crochet hook handy? There we go. Pull that through. Maybe this does look good after all. We'll just try and get that through there too. Come on. I really need to keep a crochet hook in my craft room, apparently. Oh, I see it. I see it. Come on. You got it. Where's my tweezers? I need to grab it. Come on. Here we are. After all this, I'm probably going to find that I don't like it. That bow is too big on that side. What do you think? Can you see the bow there? It does look kind of cool. I think I'm going to leave it there, but now I've got an issue because I already pushed that down and I need a glue dot underneath there. I don't know. Where are my purple gems? Oh, what about a butterfly? What about a butterfly? We could put a butterfly on there. Okay, vote for the butterfly, yes or no? Do a little bit of coloring on that butterfly and put it right there. Judy says it looks nice without the bow. Oh, we have butterfly, no bow. Yes, butterfly. Yes, butterfly. Okay, we have butterflies. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Oh, this is going to be fun. Where did I put my inside piece? I lost the piece I'm going to put on the inside. Wait till you see what I'm going to do. Stamping paper. Butterfly. Blending brush. Gorgeous grape ink. Load up my brush. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay, you have to be really, really careful when you do this with the no, they're not antlers, they're antenna. Put a little bit of color on it. And then when you get to the antenna, just go out so that you're not destroying them because they're very, very fine. Okay. So do you get what I'm throwing down here? What I'm trying to accomplish by doing this? We're going to have a butterfly inside our card. I'm going to feather the purple outwards like this. Okay, you ready for the great reveal? Look at this. Oh, that's so exciting! Sorry, but that is gorgeous. Now we're going to do a little bit more coloring on this. I want them a little bit darker in the middle. Thanks, Lori. Hello, Leanne. Oh, sorry, I'm warm. I have to take my sweater off. Okay. Okay, did anybody pick up on what I just did? Do you see the issue here? Tell me what I did wrong, people. I'm going to put, well, you're deciding what I did wrong because, you know, I messed up. It's going to get some glue on the back of my. Can you see what I did wrong? I'm going to get a bit of glue on my butterfly here. And then I'm just going to gently go up the antenna a bit and get a little bit of glue on there so the antennas don't get ripped off. Yes, Renee, you're right. I did a hot dog card. This is a hamburger card. So I just have to do it all over again. But you know what? I've got a colored inside, so all I have to do is turn it over. But I shouldn't have put my butterfly on there because now I have to get another butterfly. It's okay, I have lots. So if you're coming to our spring creative escape, you're going to get some of these butterflies, and we're not using them all. So you will have some to take home. Tomorrow is the very last day to register for the spring creative escape too. And then you're out of luck. 6 gorgeous cards we're making. And if you signed up before the 15th January, you got 3 more tutorials coming. And if you live locally, you can join us in person and use my stuff. So we'll have our stamps and inks and stuff there, so you don't have to have the bundle. If you don't live locally and you want to do it virtually, you will need some kind of stamp set. You don't necessarily have to use the painted lavender one. So I have this butterfly now left over to use on another card. If I had done it the right way around the first time, I wouldn't have had that issue. I should have used Highland Heather. No, I like the dark. I like the dark. Yeah, it was just the wrong orientation. And I can't tell you how many times I do that. I do it all the time. Renee, if you live outside of Canada, I can only sell you the tutorial. I can't send you card kits to do the class. So you would get the tutorial that has the PDF with all the measurements, and then you create your own kits, and you can do the cards with the videos, or you can join us on the 25th from 10 till 4-ish Pacific time and create the cards along with us. Unfortunately, Stamping Up does not allow me to send product across the border. I can send like a package of embellishments and say thank you for taking the class. Hint, hint. That might be a bonus I'm offering my people. There's our card. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then, of course, we've got this one. And I'm going to stamp on this envelope. Or should I put a butterfly on this envelope? Because there's the inside. No, we'll stamp. Because it's got the stamp on it. Okay. Yeah, so the last one I sent all of my people that joined me from outside Canada, I sent them all the whatever embellishments. I don't remember what they were, but whatever the embellishments were, I sent them. Everybody outside of Canada got a package of the embellishments as a thank you. I like that. What do you think? Is it cute? I even like that bow. And I know it needs to have a glue dot in there, and I will do that afterwards because I have to pry this up and I don't want to do it online. So we have 2 cards. We have this one and we have a shaker card. Both of them started out to be approximately what they were supposed to be, but then they turned out to be something completely different. I just had another idea. Wink of Stella on the butterfly. Oh, yeah. Got to be careful because this is reactivating the ink. So I have to be careful to make sure I go only on the butterfly because I get in behind it. I did it there. I missed and it's colored the cardstock. And then I'm going to wipe that off and I'm going to go in the center of the love on the white parts as well. I didn't put Wink of Stella on the first card. And nobody called me out on it. What's with that? There we go. Let's get some Winky on this one. Just on these flowers. Okay, we got one more. You want me, or have you had enough, or shall I go on and finish off do something with the tag? It does match the paper in behind. You're right. This is, oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, ladies. You guys are so kind. Kathy says keep going. Valerie says carry on. All right, let's see what we can come up with. I got to find the tag. What did I do with? Okay, there's an inside piece. We have this piece left. We have this piece left. There's the embellishments. But what? Oh, what did I do with the tag? Oh, there it is. Found it. And then I went and touched the. So I have that, and I have those pieces, and then we have. Let's go to the tag. Let's see what I'm supposed to use on. Okay, I'm going to use this Lost Lagoon thing. We have that. And I didn't use that. And I didn't use that. Okay. Huh. And we have these dies too that we can use. Now, if I take and put a little bit of Scotch tape across the back of this so that it's got a hole in it. See, it's supposed to be a tag, so there's a hole in there, but I don't want a tag. So I'm just going to stick some Scotch tape on there so that doesn't fall out. And then if we can put the bow or something up there. So if I put that on that, we're going to lose it, right? If I put this on this, I don't know. Let's try a white card base. Thanks, Brenda. Okay, that on there like that. And then if we take and do a strip of that, like a piece of that, and then kind of put this over top of it. I cut this down, put that on there like that, on there like that, on there like that, and on there like that, and then this on here like this, and that, and then we have the sentiment, and we can cut a flower, but maybe just a strip of this. So that needs to be what? How big would that be? That would, oops. So if I put that there, and then we line this up here like that, and put it over to here, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do 1.75 inches. Put a strip of that on there. I'm doing this so I can get it straight because, you know, my eyeballs are not working properly. And then this on here. Okay, that needs to be over a bit further. There, put that there, put this here. Put that down there. Have the sentiment kind of hanging off. Like that. Like that. Now, let's cut some of these daffodils. This is a daffodil. And I'm thinking getting some fresh freesia. And we'll see what it looks like. We may decide we don't want it, but we may decide that we do. You never know. So I'm going to cut this out of that. Cut that out of that. See what it looks like. It's stuck. It's stuck to my cup. Nope. So that this is down here like that. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I need a white one now. I just happen to have the perfect piece of white put on there. Oh, I just had an idea, people. An idea. Soft shimmer paper in a bubble bath. But when you put it with purples, it turns into fresh freesia. So I'm going to cut one out of that and see what it looks like. Because you can never have too much blend on a book. Okay. There's my temporary tape. Let's just audition this. Put this in here. Put this strip on there. And then put this strip on here. Like that. Then this there. And put this white one. And the blingy one. And then maybe the sentiment. Too big. I don't know whether I like that. What are you thinking? What do you think? Need to put ribbon on there, but this is a different color white. Oh, look, I've got this one that I cut before. We could just use that one. Okay. This is not making my heart happy. Maybe it needs winky on it. It's not doing anything for me because it's a wrong color to match in there. Don't know what they were thinking when they did this color. But I'm winking it up. And then we'll see what it looks like. Oh, we got that other butterfly too. I can haul that other butterfly out that we did. Okay. That. And then this. And then that. And sentiment. Butterfly, where are you? Ooh. Butterfly. This has to come down a bit. Okay, are you digging that? What do you think? Tell me, yes, no, am I completely out to lunch and this looks really stupid or what? I'm liking it. Okay, let's get some adhesive on this. And we'll put this down. Because you know it's getting late. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 8:30. I've been on here for an hour and a half. You guys tired of me yet? That's going to go there, and then that's going to go up there like that. Move the sentiment lower a bit to see the daffodil leaves. Do not like green. Pat does not like the green leaf. I know. It's weird, but there is a bit of green down there at the bottom of the tag, so I think that's what they were going for. What about, because I have the die, there's this die, we can die cut some leaves, but what color would, no, I'm not going to, I'm going to do this. It's not bad now that I've put some bling on it. And I think I'm going to pop this up. So this means I can only put adhesive on these two areas of that leaf. Come on. There. And then I will put adhesive and put glue on the lower parts of these daffodils, and we'll put a dimensional up on the heads. But I like the white one in there because it gives a little bit of contrast. So everything is not all colored. Okay. Now, dimensional on that. Dimensional on that. That will be flat. And then I'll put this all up on dimensionals. We need to get a little bit of glue on the back of our butterfly too. Valerie doesn't like the white flower. You need a bit of relief from all the color, Val. Now I can't put any on the antenna because it's going to be over and above the tag. So I have to put it just in the center of the butterfly. Oh, now Kathy's saying put the butterfly on the left side. I should have added more color to him, but I didn't. Okay, got this. And I'm going to go down a little bit. I think right about there. Okay, then let's put the white one on first, and then we'll put the purple one on top of the white one. And that's going to be right about there. And then the purple one on top. Oops. Like that. And then this dimensionals. On there like that. Okay, now we need the big dimensionals because they go faster. I have to take that temporary tape off of there too, otherwise it's going to stick off my fingers. And then Kathy suggested we put the butterfly on the other side, so we'll have a look at that. Okay, so that's going to go there, like that. This is going to go here like this, kind of hanging off the side. And then butterfly. Kathy says up there. Oh, it does look good up there. Now, should it be? Maybe this needs sit there like that underneath it instead of on top of it. No, because his wings have to be inside the card. There. How about that? What do you think? It is too stark. Oh, the white one? Yeah. Oh, what the heck happened there? Phew. There. So there's the butterfly on the left-hand side. Or the butterfly here. And that there. Like that. Or butterfly there. Like that. See, when you put Tombow on there and let it dry, you can move it around. That gets lost on there. Okay, I need we're in the home stretch now, people. Do you want the butterfly on the brown or do you want the butterfly on the tag? Which one? This I'll put on because it's ready to go. So butterfly on the brown or butterfly on the tag? Butterfly on brown, brown, brown. Well, there we go. Hey, butterflies going on the brown like that. And then I'm going to add some winky to it before I cover it up. Be careful because I'm reactivating the ink again. To put it on before I put butterfly on there. There, a little bit of winky on there. Butterfly on. Well, I think this is the one that will be the alternative one for the bundle, the alternative bundle. I haven't even got it on a card base yet. And put this one here. Oh, you know what I should have done? Hey, hang on. I want to do an inside. Come on. Up. I don't want to rip him. Wait, don't I have one done? What did I do with that? The one I did wrong. I just flipped it over, didn't I? Did it on the other side. Okay. Need this. Need this. And need this. Weird you flipped again. Oh, what is going on tonight? Sorry. Keep yelling at me. This is such a pretty idea to do. Oh, isn't that interesting? So the ink is getting darker where I put the Wink of Stella on. That is interesting, people. You see what's happening? You see the stripes on there? That's where the Wink of Stella is. I just invented a new technique. Interesting. Okay, I just have to do around the antennas a bit more, and then we'll take this off. Where's my pokey tool? So you watched it in real life, the invention of a new technique. Can you see? You see the stripes on there? I don't know whether that's nice or not. Envelope. I'm going to do the envelope the same way. What time is it? Oh, 9 o'clock. And Ted said to me, we were talking about when I was going live while we were getting dinner on the table. And he said, well, aren't you supposed to be online in like 2 minutes? And I looked at the clock. It was 5:58. I said, no, I don't go live at 6 o'clock ever. And he looked at me and he said, well, in our calendar, which we have lately been syncing, his calendar and my calendar, so we kind of know what we're doing and where we're going. He said, according to the calendar, you have a Zoom thing at 6 o'clock. Oh, Fraggle Rock. I completely forgot about it. So I missed that. But the good thing is that the people, it was a Stamping Up thing, and they were streaming it in our Facebook group. So I can just go in there and watch it. Okay, so now the card front is going to go on to, now, am I putting a bow on here at all? Am I going to use some of that twine and make a really pretty bow, make a double bow? This is going on here. This. Come on, don't go down yet because you're not in the right spot. Then we'll put the, oh, Renee, it's 11:42 there. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. Where are you from, Renee? Okay, put the inside in. Shooting the inside in. And finish it off with some bling. I think I'll use the dark ones on this one. Dark ones. Western New York. Oh, well, welcome to our little family. Okay, I'm going to get 12 inches. And I'm going to do a little double bow. So 12 inches, fold it in half. Get the tails even. Make a couple of loops. This is Shanna teaching me how to reminding me about double bows. And then you take it and you make sure that one loop is smaller than the other loop. And the way to do that is just pull one of the tails so that, oops, not that one, the other tail. So you just pull one, either make it bigger or pull the other side and make it smaller. And then you have a cute, because I want to put something on top of where that hole is. And then I'll cut off the excess tails and our card will be done. Oops. That. And do that. This is going to go on right on top of where that hole is there. And then we'll just trim off the tails to the length of the bows. There we go. Our card is done. Look at that. And look at that butterfly. I'm not sure I like that. I'm not sure that I like the way it's done that, but it looks kind of cool. Do I have this fun paper pumpkin kit? Yeah, this is what I'm using, Kathy. I'm using the January paper pumpkin kit. I get every month, and then I go live once a month and create the cards. Sort of. Sometimes they turn out to look like what they're supposed to look like, and sometimes, like tonight, things go rogue, and we end up with completely different projects. So there we go. And if you were with me last night, this is the card I made last night. So this is the perennial lavender suite that's in the catalog. And this is the paper pumpkin kit. So they're very much the same. And this background here, that's the alcohol and vellum, alcohol marker, rubbing alcohol and vellum technique that's in behind there. And you can see that my blog post tomorrow on my YouTube channel or Facebook. Can you wink of Stella back over the butterfly? I can, but it picked up the dark color when I put the ink on it. So just going on top of here. Oh, it's reactivating that ink. Yeah, I'm going to have to put something underneath there so that, what have I got? Let's put this underneath here because I don't want to get it on my card. And it is reactivating that ink. And if I take my time, it's going to smooth that out a bit. So it's not going to be quite as stark. Very good idea, Kathy. So I will do that. I'm not going to waste your time watching me do that, but I will show you in a sec. See, it's reactivated that ink quite a bit. And it is smoothing it out. So I've done the tip of that wing and it's smoothing it out a bit. Interesting, eh? Okay, I've got my mind is just racing with things that you could do with that technique. All right, people, that's it. Thank you so much. It does match the paper with the darker color. You're right, Pat. So thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you watched the live, thanks. I know it's been a marathon. It's almost 2 hours. And if you're catching the replay, you can just skip on past the parts that you don't like. And thanks for watching. And if you're watching on my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody. I will see you Thursday night in my VIP group with another fun fold for you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and day tomorrow, and I'll see you soon in my craft room. Stamp and smiles. Bye for now.